Okay, here we are once again, heading into Sebring. This time it's going to be nighttime. There's going to be some wet weather. We're trying a different setup. Thanks to Mike Thompson Jr. for getting that setup out to us. So yeah, thanks Mike Thompson Jr. We're going to try out the new setup for mixed weather conditions. Let's hope we have a good time. This is a long session. Might not be in it the full time. We might have to step away here and there, but we'll focus on the action, hopefully, and we're going to try to get some good practice laps in. Let's see what happens. Let's hope that my paddle shifters work well. Otherwise, we should have a solution soon. But yeah, let's have a good time out there. So we're going to turn some laps. It should be nighttime. We have not practiced nighttime yet. We've practiced different weather for this Sebring 12 hours that's coming up next weekend. So yeah, we're excited. It was wild watching the real life one last night or yesterday, and a bit of crazy aggressive driving. There was some wild stuff towards the end. I mean, some driving standards could have been better. I feel like in real life and in sim racing, we're losing some of the driving standards, some of the consequences that keep people in line. You know, these are expensive cars out there in real life, and yeah, I expect racing, but some stuff is just, come on, man. You know, it's not Saturday night demo derby on a road course. Things got to change. Otherwise, it's just too costly, and then there's no racecraft or skill left. And sadly, we're seeing some of that in sim racing as well. You know, I mean, we try to be respectful towards other drivers, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Double check your car setup.
Radio check.
Potter, radio check.
Let's see here, Sebring. We're gonna grab the hybrid setup and let's get out there with it. Tires. Relative. So, yeah, it's raining. We're gonna take these tires and let's get out there. Here we go. So here we are. We're on some wet tires, new hybrid setup. Let's get out there and get moving.
Pit lane speed limit
Watch your
is
speed.
2 kilometers per hour.
2, 1, go.
Pit exit is clear. You've got 1:41 minutes to set a lap.
So that it'll be good to see us see the nighttime coming in. We did a test yesterday when it was sunset. We're now in the... This is obviously past sunset. We're in the early stages of nighttime. We'll see how much we can see out here on this track. See how dark it gets throughout the session. Hey Mike, good to see you. Thanks for the setup.
Hey Edgar, are you in Discord?
Yeah, I'm in the Fritosport Endurance Discord. Feel free to jump in there. I think it's yellow or black that I jumped into. But yeah, feel free to jump in there.
Okay, I'll jump in there in a second.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, we have some rain coming down. We have some nighttime driving we gotta do. Like I said, yesterday was pretty cool to see sunset coming into play. So we'll see now. We have not practiced at nighttime yet for this race.
Hey Edgar.
Hey man, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Good, good. Yeah, this should be the same kind of session, you know, that we've been doing, but just with the time shifted towards nighttime.
Okay.
Last night I practiced in the sunset, you know, sun was going down. It was pretty good fun.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the nighttime, and yeah, I'm on the new setup too, so feels good so far. I mean, I'm only on the out lap, about to start a time lap.
Yeah, it's interesting. It generates more grip for sure. Like
I noticed it right away at Sunset Bend.
There's definitely more grip.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah, it's a little more forgiving. You can feel the car wants to roll a little bit more, so it's not so
Yeah.
pointy, but it generates more grip.
Yeah, which is nice, I think, for us because it, it doesn't feel as stiff as like an open wheel car or a straight up prototype. It has that tendency of being like kind of like a Mustang or something, those features
Yeah.
as it rotates.
Oh, yeah. No, it was a lot better. So I was like,
Yeah.
Once I started trying it, I'm like, all right, this feels good, and I'm like, well, let me play with it a little bit to see if it's just in my head or what.
Right.
And I ran different conditions. I ran dry, then I ran wet,
Oh,
then I
okay.
ran a transition from dry to wet. And even in the transition, when it was wet and I was still on the dries,
Yeah.
the rain was coming down moderately, not heavy, but I could get like 3 to 4 laps on the dries.
Wow.
As it was raining.
That's amazing. That's pretty awesome, and that tells a lot about it then,
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now already, I'm feeling more confident with it. Just even if I'm not on the right line, it's
yeah. There's a
it brings
bigger margin
confidence.
of error. Yeah. There's a bigger margin of error now.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
You don't have to be right in the wet line. You can be off the wet line a little bit.
Right.
Clear left.
And the car still feels really nice. So I think it's a good option. I really do.
I'll tell you, I think we should go with it because honestly, it doesn't require as much focus, and you know how endurance races are. It's easy to lose just a little concentration, and you're toast.
And that's why I was really wanting to try it out, is just because it's like, if this gives us any more of an advantage or comfortability with the car, it's gonna help so much during the race. So I think if everybody else seems to like it, I think it's where we should go.
I agree. I mean, turn one and the final corners, and even these tight corners, I feel like I can get through there a little with less effort.
Yeah.
And that's huge,
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really do like it. I'm amazed. To where before, you worried, right, on the corner or the corner exits,
you really do.
And
you
the
start
bumps.
to worry. Yep. And the other thing that was like, it's the same guy that made the setup before.
0.9 seconds.
So I'm like, the setup's probably gonna feel very similar, but just different, or I'll have a different grip level or something.
He definitely refined it for this new weather update. I think that's the thing that really helps.
And the track definitely did slow. I don't know what happened during the build, but I ran dry times, and my dry times, I really, really have to push to get anywhere near where I was before.
I see.
So they did something. I don't know what changed during the build, but the track time slowed down just a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm speaking about the dry times, because we were practicing dry before, and the dry times are just a touch slower than they were before.
Yeah.
Even on the original setup that we were gonna run.
Yeah. Yeah, something. They must have done something. But yeah, I mean, I like this. I feel like I haven't the corners that would give me trouble. I don't feel that. That's definitely not as much at all anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, practice, goes a long way too. But I will say, like, the things that I used to worry about, I'm not really noticing now.
Yeah.
It's I'm glad you did this. Thanks, because it does feel good.
Not a problem. No, I just, like I said, any chance we can have something that works a little bit better.
It's just 158.26.
It's one less thing you have to worry about, and in an endurance race, that's huge. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. The less we have to work,
Yeah. I mean, even if it's just somebody feeling a little more comfortable in the car, then that's a benefit.
Yeah, that's gonna go a long way. I agree.
So I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I haven't found any.
The leader's just done it. 157.57.
No, and I'm glad you found this out now. We still have a week to go, so it's perfect.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When I saw these, I'm like, man, I know it's getting down to the wire, and I don't like throwing a wrench in before,
right?
Because we've been practicing so much. But
no, but this is a good wrench.
yeah, it is. So I'm like, oh, if this is good, then I think it'll be good for everyone.
Yeah, and like you said, it helps that it's from that guy that had already been working on
Yeah.
it, so it's not going to be a radical thing.
Exactly, and that's why I wasn't too afraid, because I'm like, well, I don't think it's going to be feeling totally different.
Yeah.
Like if it was a completely different setup from another
Yeah.
person on another service or something, you know, like from somebody else,
Right.
it's like, yeah, I'm sure it'll feel different, but this feels pretty much the same. You can just feel that there's more grip in the car.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, turn in, it's nice. The car's stable. Like you said,
Yep.
it's that roll that you feel, it's more like a grip kind of roll. Like, you know, the car's going to
Yep.
settle in and get the grip it needs.
You can just tell it's generating more mechanical grip. And I figured that out in the dry, because the old setup, the car would slide.
Exactly.
Like,
And
it would
sunset
slide
bend on the bumps, you know?
Yep, it would slide across the surface. This car will hop across the surface.
Yeah.
So it instantly tells you it's generating more grip because it's trying to.
The car in front is just
you're just
posted at
overcoming it, so the car hops.
157.58.
Yeah, dude, it's nice.
So I'm like,
yeah,
well,
it's
yeah,
amazing.
that tells... Yeah, so I'm happy with it. I mean, I'll drive either. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, me too, but I can tell you that I agree. It really feels good, and especially those tighter corners where we would worry about the car or being offline, it's you feel confidence in it more than we did before.
Oh yeah.
And every little bit of confidence helps, right?
Yep.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds
That's
off
where
the
I was,
pace.
because I could run 202s in the wet.
Yeah.
Like between 202 and 204, and before I was like having difficulty getting down past like 205. So I'm like, well, if that's any indication, then I think that's a good sign that whether it's the setup itself or just adding the confidence in the car, or, you know, both.
Yep. No, it's amazing. Like, before there were times where I would fight it a little and worry about the car all of a sudden getting light and sliding, to where now it's like it's same weather, you know, it's the same settings we used before. Just the setup is the difference in nighttime, but I'm not struggling through some of those corners that I did before.
And arguably it'd be worse at night because everything is colder.
Right.
And in the wet, that's usually a bad combo.
Totally. Yeah, and I'm glad we're doing this practice too, you know?
Oh yeah.
It helps to see those reflectors and get the braking markers for nighttime. Hopefully the other guys join too, you know, to see these things.
Yeah.
But dude, I'll tell you, the Sunset Bend exit, now I feel way more confident.
Yeah, Sunset's
it's amazing.
A lot better.
Yeah. Even the hairpin, which surprised me. I figured like, oh, okay, Sunset will be good. I figured hairpin might not be as good, but yeah, it still rotates well there.
Yeah, it's good.
And I think you're right. I think it is a mechanical grip thing that all of a sudden is there.
Oh, GTD parking in. Hello.
Yeah, came up behind one.
Yeah.
On your right. Clear right.
The real 12-hour race yesterday was crazy.
Dude, yeah.
So
that
good.
was so insane. I couldn't believe half the stuff that was going on.
Such a good race.
Yeah, I mean, crazy aggressive stuff, and sometimes too early on, but damn, dude, it made, like I said, my heart was pounding on those final laps. I just couldn't believe it.
Mine.
Yeah, it's like,
it was so good.
Just a wild battle. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I love Sebring.
Yeah, man, me too.
Crazy.
Oh, caught a puddle, but you know, even catching a puddle, you bring the car back off the puddle, and it's like it grips up.
Yep.
Who ended up winning?
Sebring, Acura, Wayne Taylor Racing, Andretti Global.
Wayne Taylor won.
Yep, the Dex.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Delatraz was.
No, it wasn't the 10, was it? It was a 40.
It was a 40.
Yeah, the blue one had an oil issue and went down a lap.
The 40 was having it too, but it wasn't as bad, and it happened way later in the race.
Relative, yeah.
Because there were some people saying that there was oil on windshields again.
Right. I saw that. I wasn't sure if it happened again, because I had to keep stepping away and coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, Delatraz he had the pace.
Dude, that, you know, he's good, man. I like Bourdais, and
Yeah.
I've always liked Bourdais, but damn, Louis Delatraz really went for it.
You
have to give it to him, you know?
Pace. Yep.
Yeah.
And you got to give it to Taylor because he said, if I'm not the fastest, get me out of the car.
Yeah.
He said, whoever's the fastest, put him in the car.
Yeah, that was nice to see, you know, for the team.
Yep.
I hate it when there's egos on an endurance team, you know?
He has blown a lot of the last few races, though.
Yeah, well, he's tried to go for it, last ditch effort, you know, sort of thing, which I can expect any of them to do. Durrani, Taylor, you know.
Oh yeah,
but,
any of them guys.
Yeah, and Bourdais, it's too bad. Like you were right, the front tires were gone.
Yeah, he said the tires were going, and then after a while, it was the fronts were just gone. They gave up. He could not get the car into the corner like he was.
Yeah.
Like he could get them on the straights. They had the legs.
Like I saw that. Yep, exactly. You could see it, right?
Yeah. He couldn't get into the corners like he was. And that's where all their speed was the entry.
The brakes, yeah. Yeah, dude.
And entry of the corner, they were doing really well. And then the top speed down the back straight was huge going into the sunset. But he just didn't have it anymore to get
Clear
in.
left.
Yeah, and then
so
traffic,
take advantage of it. Yeah, they got screwed on traffic. Hawksworth got in his way.
That was horrible in Sunset Bend.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I was like, why did he just turn across his nose like that?
Yeah, that was so bad, man.
Yeah. I felt bad because I'm like, that's there again. I mean, it was the 31 car at Daytona that, you know, had the issue with
On your
traffic.
left.
But
right.
It's like, here we go again. Cadillac's getting screwed.
Relative. Yeah, I mean, dude, the car's amazing. It sounds amazing, and I want to see Bourdais do well. But, you know, I do like Acura.
Oh, I do. I mean, I've always liked Wayne Taylor.
Yep.
You know, and I followed his sons.
Yeah.
I didn't get his autograph at Road Atlanta.
Oh man, are you gonna go this year?
I'm gonna try to.
Nice. Yeah, dude, that'd be cool.
Since I didn't get to go to Oklahoma this year, I'm gonna try to.
Okay, that'd be cool. But yeah. Oh, you got the new setup too, John?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, even back when Wayne Taylor was driving, man, it was cool to see him coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty cool. It's pretty dark now.
Oh yeah, it got dark quick.
Yeah.
I haven't drove in the rain in the dark yet.
Yeah, this should be fun. This is why we did it, because, you know, Mike mentioned it. He said, you know, we're going to try some nighttime stuff. And so we've done every kind of practice I think we can do here, except for the nighttime. So I figured this session would help us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because whoever's closing, it's going to be under night, so.
Exactly.
And who knows when the rain's coming. Like, I have no idea when we're going to see it.
96% heavy rain, so it's definitely coming.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's going to be wild.
When and how often, how many times? Like, is it going to rain once, heavy? Is it going to rain a couple times?
Right.
Like, we just don't know.
Yeah, it could be for any of us. It could fall on any of us.
Oh, yeah.
Sector 2 is 2.9 off the pace.
Yeah. The best thing to do is see every scenario you might run into.
Yeah.
Just get kind of an idea. I mean, if nothing else, you have an idea of what it's going to be like.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot who's closing for the black team, but I wanted to practice it anyway. I think I might be close to that, so I don't know. Who's doing the night session for you guys? Is it you, Thompson?
No, I'll be probably during sunset.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody will have to do a stint and a half after me.
Probably just make Chuck second since y'all are an hour ahead, and then go down the line.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Behind me, ain't he?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
probably just keep it that way and rotate it like that way the whole time.
That's kind of what I figured, but I wanted to make sure everybody had a say before we, said something.
That's cool with me. You first, Chuck second, me third, him fourth, and just keep it going rotation like that.
That's fine with me.
Double standing or something?
Yeah, we'll figure on double stint every time, unless.
Yeah, every time should be a double stint.
Yeah. And if something comes up where, say, the rain hits and we got to come into pit and we need to adjust, then we'll adjust.
Yeah, that's expected too.
As it goes sometimes. See how it goes. It's gonna be kind of a learning one this time.
Oh yeah.
For everyone.
It's the first time with rain, so it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be in it together.
Yeah, and not only that, you know, you're also welcome to do triple stints too if somebody wants to.
Well, and I put that up there too. Like, if anybody wants to run a triple, go for it. Like, I don't have a problem with it.
No matter to me.
I'm not looking for the most amount of seat time or the least amount. I don't
Right.
care.
Yeah.
No.
But definitely, I agree that the double stint should be the standard because of how long the stints are. Doesn't make sense to do driver swaps every single stint.
Driver swap will kill you.
Yeah, that would actually take time away.
Exactly.
Okay, so rain is going to be stopping, he said.
Yeah.
The guy behind has just done a 202.19.
Yeah, they did. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Love it.
We'll have to host a Nordschleife race in the rain soon. Light rain.
Ooh.
Or,
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it would, you know, with it being such a big track, right? If we'll get rain somewhere and then not.
Oh, I bet. I mean, we've already experienced that here at Sebring.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just right now, there's a couple corners that came around and it was all dry.
Yep.
And then it rains in another one.
Okay, so the rain lights you can see a lot better.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So
At nighttime.
I'm following John, and I can see, like, in the spray at night, I can see his lights pretty good.
Oh,
I can
good.
see your headlights through the spray too.
Oh, nice.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So at least I'm not blind now.
Yeah.
Like, I can actually follow the car.
Yeah, when they first come out, it was pretty bad.
Sector 1
Yeah,
is
it was bad.
4.4 off the
God,
pace.
I have no idea where I'm
I was
going.
like, how in the hell are we supposed to pass or follow somebody?
Right.
Right, because you couldn't see it all.
Well, if you're like side by side with somebody, you know, that's the tough part is that if you got somebody in front of you, you see the spray and you try to poke your head out, and what if you can't, right?
Yep.
That was a little slick.
Just a little.
Yeah, I want to practice behind you with the spray now, son.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And then I tried the racing line, but I locked up going into the hairpin and missed the hairpin.
I'm off. All right, I'm back on.
I just went off too.
Track limits,
Pretty
don't
damn
validate
cool.
this lap.
Even when you get behind somebody, it like floods your windshield more.
Yeah, that's what's amazing.
P3.
To where other sims would not change.
You start
No.
getting the tracers running up the window more.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I love it. They did such a good job with
They
this.
did, man. A plus.
Yeah, it was worth the wait.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
They did a wonderful job with this. Just
It's
everything.
neat how they can make something do that.
Yeah, these days it's wild.
I mean, it's not just they added some rain. It's
I know, it's all with the
it's
telemetry and everything.
It is everything.
Yeah.
The whole weather system too. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy good.
From the clouds rolling in to the puddles to everything.
The radar. I mean, just it's
lot of
literally
work.
the full package.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, the
huge.
sky is purple over there.
I wish I was that smart.
Yep. Hey man, you're good at electrical stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody's got their deal, I think. Yeah, I see the purple sky, what you're talking about?
Yeah, it was like purple. It's crazy.
Yep.
Even the lighting too at night, like where the headlights shine on the trees, like where it's not, and then it fades onto them.
Yeah, coming towards the hairpin, I really noticed that.
1.8 seconds off the pace.
Pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
Had everything turned down before.
Yeah, I bet you're loving the new computer, huh?
Oh man, dude.
It's an amazing difference.
That and getting that wheel right, where I can feel it now.
That's
amazing.
awesome. So you got Sim Commander working well now?
Yeah.
Good.
Got it updated. It's all working like it's supposed to.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to capital the down first letter on my email.
Yep. It's case sensitive. That's funny.
Yeah.
See, like through the S's right now, I'm not getting any rain at all.
Yeah, it quit on me once I come out and hit the straight.
Yep.
Yeah, the back straight.
Yeah.
There's no rain.
Exactly. It looks dry for most of it. Up ahead, though, I see spray. You guys up there ahead. I just came onto the straight and you guys were going into the sunset bend.
Fuel left.
Yeah.
You can feel the rain. You can hear the rain in the puddles though on the edge of the track.
Oh,
That's what's so cool about this, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everything. You can hear it, you can see
Yeah.
it, you can feel it in the wheel. Like, you can feel when you hit the puddles.
Yeah.
You hit, like, wet spots. It's everything.
No, I still got quite a spray behind me.
Yeah, it's
Sector 3 is
right.
1.3 off the pace.
But the rain has basically
Tend to use
stopped.
burst a lot more when it's wet.
Yes. Yeah.
Slow down.
You gear down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh shit! Hit the curb.
Didn't like that one.
I was 5/10 up too. Goddamn.
Oh, that sucks.
I hit the curb and had a tank slider.
Dude, I should have finished like 3rd or 4th this last.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds.
Oh, yeah?
Off the pace.
I was in 5th and
Damn.
Sean Cole and somebody was battling.
Oh.
And I got way out of the way, dude. And they ended up hitting each other. And Sean ping-ponged off a dude and hit me in the side.
No way.
Slammed me into the wall.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, come on, man.
That sucks.
6-minute repair, dude.
Ugh.
And that was easy. Like, I was in 5th and Kim was behind me. And I just put like 5-6 seconds on him.
Damn. That sucks, man.
And he ended up finishing 4th, I think.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't have to get fixed.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Bad luck there.
If I went good, I'd have probably finished, 4th, 5th, maybe 3rd. Probably about 4th,
Yeah.
really.
Wow.
Instead, I finished 8th.
Damn, that sucks, John. Hopefully next
Man,
race will be
dude,
better.
I was so discouraged. I was like, come on, people.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see if there's going to be penalties for that incident.
I hope. Because it sure ruined my race. It was fun, though.
Oh,
I had a
good.
good time. I set the record there, but I was in a different
Yeah.
car. But I got in the 142s.
It's your best lap in this session. You're now 2.4 seconds
Nice.
off the pace.
Yeah, dude. I like that GT4, man.
Yeah, GT4 is fun to drive.
Now that I can feel it, I can set it on the edge so good.
Makes such a difference, doesn't it?
It does. Now I can feel when the tires break and when they grip, so I know
Yeah.
how much I can push it.
Right.
Before it was just kind of blind, just by seeing, really. It wasn't no feel to it really good. So you didn't really know how much you could push it.
Left side.
Yeah, it always
Hold your
helps.
line.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Now I can find the edge of it and just set on it,
Yeah.
or the limit of it, I guess. Yeah, I can see your lights pretty good there now.
Yeah,
For
that's
a
what I
minute,
know is
but
behind you,
until
too.
brake- Until you brake,
Oh, okay.
it's kind of tough, but when you hit the brakes, I can see you pretty good.
Jesus, GTP is crawling.
Yeah, they were really bad. I rear-ended an orange one. It was weird.
Hope people just don't get too stupid in this rain, and that right.
That's what worries me. Stuff that's out of our control,
But
Yeah.
everybody get the feel of it good, just don't act dumb.
Well, that's what I hope, is that people are putting in the same amount of time we are, but you know how some people are. They'll just
You
show
know
up on
they're-
that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know there's some that aren't.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yep.
Definitely need to
That's what worries
put
me.
a little time in for this.
Oh, I agree.
Car left. Clear left.
Jesus, this GTP slow down so much.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. Like, how bad are the GTPs in this, It's crazy.
You're currently 2.9 off the pace.
And I didn't
Sector
think
3
it's
is
that
1.1 seconds off the pace.
I'm coming up on that group of GTPs now. But that orange one was the worst, I think.
Car right.
Yeah, like on
Clear
the
right.
straights he can get to me, but like
Yeah.
on corner exit I pull away so far.
Car
Yep.
right. Clear right.
Ah, I braked too late because I thought he was going to hit
Right
me.
side. Clear right.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Need to set my brake bias back probably a little bit.
In-car settings.
That's the one thing I did with this setup is I didn't even change
Yeah,
brake bias.
it's at
Alright,
47.5.
well,
I
Yeah,
hadn't
I
either
just left
so
it.
far, but figured it'd probably help. But
it might. I haven't tried
Yeah,
it yet.
yeah, I haven't tried it either because it felt so good at where it was.
Yeah, I
Relative.
forget where it was
oh
at.
my gosh, dude, come on.
Like, well, this feels a pretty good.
Car right.
Touch it.
Still there.
Yeah, it's crazy. The GTP
right.
pulls away on the straight, in the corners I pass him.
Left side. Clear left.
That's going to be scary, you know, people that are going to be in the GTP that are not skilled enough to be in the GTP.
Yeah.
Relative.
Track's getting faster.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, I noticed it. Turn 1.
You having abnormal laps every time.
Getting off tracks.
No, maybe, I don't know.
Damn it.
Because it's a long qualifying session, yeah.
That's right, it's qualifying.
Just as I said I was getting faster, I locked up into the hairpin.
Dude, it's funny you said it because I screwed up turn 2 and couldn't shift up. Not in time, and then it just lost all my time. I had gained 3/10.
Yeah, watch out for that puddle.
But it for sure is getting faster.
Oh yeah. Gotta turn my wiper back on. I'm behind somebody. Another GTP car. No, you pinched. Oh, you pinching motherfucker.
Yeah, they do some weird
Ran
shit.
you.
That's your best lap in the session. You're currently 1.4 off the pace. That lap was at 158.39.
The pass on the inside, and he just kept turning in.
The
Yep,
guy behind has just done
that happened to me in the hairpin.
1.34.
I'm far enough alongside now. Goodbye.
Nice.
I'm leaving him in the dust on corner exit.
Good. Yeah, but then if you got a straight, it's like they come back right away.
Yeah, just stay
Yeah.
on the inside.
GT3s?
Yeah, gotta defend it. It's like you gotta
Sector 1
be in the
is
middle of the
1.6
track and then the
off
inside.
pace.
Yeah, it's hard to get by them sometimes.
Yeah. How did Chuck's race go?
Not too good. Finished 9th, I think.
Yeah.
He almost didn't race because he could never make a lap around.
Oh man.
Zandorf in that car, I imagine.
Oh, it's tough. Yeah.
What
A
car?
GT4 get a good flow going, but
Yeah. It's LMP3
Oh, that's right, the P3s. Yeah.
for the pro. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a difficult car to drive.
Yeah.
I haven't really spent a lot of time in it. I drove it around a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I drove it in a race at Mosport, and that's about it.
Drove it. I just tested with it a few times, and
Yeah,
like,
when I
man,
bought
this
it.
thing is
Yeah.
This thing is touchy.
Right.
That's why I was.
Fault that I hadn't really drove at all.
That's why I was apprehensive to get into the P2 because I'm like, if the P3 is like this, Jesus. Like,
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, this thing's
car's-
nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
For some reason, I was thinking this car had a boost or something.
No, this one, it's nice that this one doesn't have any of the hybrid crap.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're now 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Not a load.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
But I'm kind of glad we're racing.
Behind has just done it 2:00.7 seconds.
Yeah, me too.
I've always just kind of done GT3.
Yeah, I want us to have variety this season.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Dude, the spray has like curvature to it.
Wow,
Like,
that's awesome.
You can actually see like the air, like the like the way it would move aerodynamically.
That's so cool.
Like I'm behind a GT3 car and I was just watching it in like the light,
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's not like just a static spray like area behind the car. It actually moves left and right behind the car, like when they
that's
go through
awesome.
corners.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now. Wow.
Like, I'm gonna wreck the car watching this shit just because it's so cool. It's like, man, they actually modeled it like correctly. It just goes to show you that it's not just like a gimmick.
Right.
Like there's actual things at play, like aerodynamics and all these things.
I wonder how they do all that.
I have no
A
idea.
lot of
They
info.
make it work together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, things have come a long way, but it is definitely,
Oh,
it's nice because, you know, that's going to make other people step up. They can't just
Still
do the
there.
crap they've been
Clear
doing for years now.
Right.
yeah,
It can't be a gimmick
Luke,
anymore.
Luke shit.
Right.
Exactly.
What a time
Amazing,
to
man.
be sim racing.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I'm glad COVID hit, because that's what got me into it. I didn't even know nothing about it.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome,
I'd have been
John.
doing this
That's-
shit 10 years ago if I'd known about it.
That's when I got into it because I
Sector 3 is 2.0
Oh,
off
wow.
the pace.
got
I
into
seen NASCAR
iRacing.
racing it. I was like, what? And then they seen they had the commercial of iRacing where you could do it yourself. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
I instantly bought a computer and bought me a damn wheel and all.
that's
It was
awesome.
a PlayStation wheel, but it got me through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we all started, you know, with stuff like
And
that,
then
so.
I took my desk and sat in a wooden seat. And
I built a rig out of 2
On your left, clear left.
first rig.
The leader has just done a
Yep.
156.
I still got a wooden rig here.
Yeah.
I had a single monitor for about 5 or 6 months, and I finally bought me a rig on Amazon and 2 more monitors.
Well, I did it just for my
On your
Thrustmasters
right.
to play on like Forza, and
Hold your
stuff,
line.
like Dirt Rally and stuff like that.
Clear right.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Right side.
And then
Clear
I
right.
built the PC. I'm like, well, shit, how am I gonna get this to work? And then I basically abandoned the rig, and then I was using like my desk at
Oh,
first
Yeah.
with a office chair. Like I was doing it pretty rudimentary,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I gotta get a rig.
Sector 2
Yeah,
is
you get to a
1.6
point where you're like,
off the
man,
pace.
this is not right.
I'm eventually
'cause-
gonna get me an 80/20 rig though.
Car left.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Hold your line.
Get my screen a little closer and all that.
Hold your
shit.
line.
Yep.
Since I just spent $3,000 on it.
Still there. Clear left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
It's
guy
tough.
behind has just done a
I'm gonna have to let mama calm down a
158.00.
little bit for a while.
Yeah. Oh, going off.
Car
But,
left.
you know, that's the main point of it. You ain't got that.
Hold
you
your
can't
line.
drive it.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
I can live
Still
with what I
there.
got.
Clear left.
I just can't live without the other computer kicking me out all
Yeah.
the time.
Right.
Sector 3 is 2.7 off
Man.
the pace.
You guys should have
Almost
been trying to sim race back in the day. Yeah, you should set him up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna set him up one on the desk there on a single monitor and
Yeah, might as well,
put
man.
my PlayStation wheel up for him. My brother bought him a flight simulator. He's waiting on it to get there.
Oh, nice.
And he said, you need to let me borrow
Clear
your
right.
other wheel and all so I can set it up and try it. And I said, well, I was thinking about setting it up for Colton, but sure, I mean, you're welcome to.
Yeah.
Car right.
But yeah, I like to set it up for Colton to play on.
Still there.
And he just have to do it when I'm not racing.
Right side.
That or buy another, just a regular
Clear right.
account and let him race on the free stuff.
Right side.
I'm not gonna put
Clear
thousands
right.
into it like I did this one, you know.
Right.
I probably got $1,500 in tracks and cars on this one.
Right.
Every bit of it.
Yep.
So I got about everything but the dirt stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much
On
me
your
too.
right.
Yeah,
Clear right.
pretty much
On your
everything
right.
but the oval. and
Clear right.
stuff. I got some dirt, but and a couple of, like, maybe half the oval stuff.
I
Maybe
think
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
around where I'm
maybe-
at.
Well, they probably had a few new tracks to the oval, but at one time I was down to about maybe a couple tracks on the oval. And then I only own like the Chevy stuff. I don't have the Ford and the Toyota
Right.
and all that.
Right.
Cause I'm a Chevy guy.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I don't know if I
Fuel.
bought anything. Maybe a couple of things. Ford,
Relative.
like the Mustang, and
Yeah.
well, this probably free. I don't even know if you bought it.
Man, you guys should have been around sim racing back in 1998.
Oh
But
my
it's
god.
totally different, man.
I can't even imagine.
Thrustmaster NASCAR wheel with that rubber band inside the wheelbase. There was no force
Oh,
feedback.
Jesus.